All right, here we have Ruth in front of us, and she's been, what, about a month and a half wearing a splint?
About a month.
About a month. And you were going to give me a little rundown of what happened to you.
Okay, the first thing that took place right with the first day was after wearing the splint overnight, I was in a more mild mood, less tired, less anxious, and less hungry, and the muscles in my face and neck and throat and my shoulders were more relaxed.
Show me how you demonstrated that before. What did you say? You put your hands up by your forehead? All right, I want to see both hands.
It started at the top.
Yeah, coming down now.
And came down. It was relaxing, relaxing, relaxing.
Oh, okay.
That was the first response I had. And then the longer I wore the splint, the more relaxed I got further down, like in my neck and throat and shoulders.
Okay. So you were giving me a blow-by-blow for quite a few days there.
Yes.
All right, we can kind of sum it up as you go along. What's the highlights of it?
Well, the first highlight would be that I became more relaxed all over. It took a few more days to have the rest of my body relax, but and I was wearing the splint in the evening and then overnight while I slept. And I wear a CPAP mask at night.
How long have you been wearing that?
Since '09, I think, and this is 2014. And I've worn it every night since then, since I began. And this mouthpiece has allowed me to sleep a little bit longer and harder, which means I've been able to sleep at a REM level that allows me to dream. And I hadn't been dreaming for quite some time.
How do you know so much about REM level and all that stuff?
Well, actually, I've done some reading about it.
And you've been on a CPAP for how many years?
Oh, let's see, I guess 6 years?
Mm-hmm. But so far, the splint hasn't interfered with that.
No, no, not at all. But I don't wear a mask over my mouth. I just wear
the pillows.
The nose pillows.
Yeah, okay. But would you say, almost it would say, from one of the things you told me, that it's helping improve your sleep even?
Yes, definitely. I'm sleeping all night now, whereas before I would wake up frequently, adjusting my mask, trying to get my mouth, because I don't have the mask part over my mouth, I'm trying to train myself to keep my mouth closed so that I don't have to have that added piece.
So when the splint is in, let's just put it in a second. Do you see where it is?
Sure.
All right. And put it in very slowly so we can see what it's like. Yeah, we have just an upper anterior contact only splint with a little place for the tongue.
Yes.
And tell me about what we're saying now. We were saying when you wore that at night, it didn't interfere with the pillows or anything else.
No.
But you say you're sleeping more through the night?
I'm sleeping longer at a time. I have to take this out.
Well, no, that's okay. I want to have you speak with it a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Were you concerned about your sleep time prior to this?
Yeah, because I would wake up so much.
What's so much?
7, 8, 9, 10 times a night.
Right up until the time you started wearing the splint?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, some nights it would be less than that, depending on how exhausted I was.
Oh.
And, you know, I would just...
I didn't remember that you said you were waking up with this. So it's actually improved your sleeping even with the CPAP?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I can... The CPAP blows open your windpipe.
Yes.
So it's not collapsing when you lie down and your muscles relax and close it. And this puts my jaw in a little bit different position so that I don't feel like I'm choking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I just thought about that myself. Because without the mouthpiece, if I just lie down and put the CPAP mask on, not turn it on, but if I just put it on, no, that's not right. If I lie down, I feel like I'm going to choke a lot of times.
With the CPAP machine.
And then I can, you know, turn the machine on, and it does, you know, inflate those areas. But with this mouth with
Bite
the
splint?
splint, the bite splint,
Mhm.
it holds my mouth or my jaw in a way that allows the windpipe to stay open more
Okay.
than without that piece in my mouth, and without my jaw being, I'm going to say forward, if that's.
You haven't tried taking a nap or sleeping sometime without the CPAP on and just
Oh.
the mouth guard?
Yes, I have done
Oh,
that.
and
Yeah.
what happened then?
And I can sleep pretty good, and I don't wake up feeling like I wish I hadn't taken a nap.
Oh, and that you mean during the day?
Yes, yes.
So you're rested,
Rested, yes.
and it's staying in your mouth,
Yeah, oh yeah.
and you feel good getting up.
Yes,
How long a nap would that be?
Oh, maybe an hour, hour and a half,
Okay.
something like that.
That's a good nap.
Oh yeah, I like to take good naps.
Okay.
But when you're tired from not sleeping all night, that's,
Well, how often did that happen before?
oh, all the time. All the time.
You mean,
I'd be tired every day.
the-
I was less tired with the CPAP than without it. So when I would wear the CPAP, it would help, but I was still tired.
and now with the combination of both,
Much better.
okay.
Much, much improved.
Do you still feel the necessity to take naps during the daytime as much as you did?
Not as much, no, not as frequent.
Or as long?
I still do take, well, you know what, they are shortened up a little bit. I used to be able to sleep the whole evening and then go to bed and sleep all night, but not really sleep well
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because
well,
of the CPAP.
All right.
And now with the mouthpiece,
Yeah.
um,
The bite
I
splint.
have the bite splint. I have taken shorter naps now,
Uh-huh. Okay.
and I'm not really exhausted and falling asleep when I get home after doing something. Maybe go shopping or something like that, or play pickleball.
How old are you now?
69
Okay.
next month.
All right.
So I have more energy. I just have more energy. I'm sleeping better, which in and of itself gives you more energy.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel that this is giving me more energy too.
The bite splint has helped that.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Let's see, what else can I tell you? I felt like the upper lip from my nose down seemed to be longer to me, and my upper lip itself, the actual lip, felt a little fuller to me, looked a little fuller to me. But I mean, I have no way of measuring that. It's just based on looks.
Mm-hmm. Did anybody else ever say anything?
No. Another thing about my face relaxing, my eyes seem to be longer or larger. I don't know. It just
Not as
widened.
squinty?
Not as squinty. Kind of widened from top to bottom. And people have asked me, "Oh, did you lose weight?" Which is always a great question.
They've done that since you've been wearing the splint?
Yeah. And
Well, the longer face
And I
that you were
haven't.
talking about.
that's what I think it is. My eyes are wider, and my lip is a little
Yeah.
longer. It maybe looks like I'm thinner in my face.
Some people have even said people say you look more pleasant.
Oh no. No, they haven't said that to me yet. What else can I tell you? I think that
About
covers
your body
the high
and shoulders.
spots.
You haven't talked about your head and neck.
Well, that's right. My head and my neck, shoulder muscles, my head muscles, my neck muscles, and my shoulder muscles, and my arm muscles now. It's extended to those muscles. Feel much more relaxed. I always had a tendency of holding my muscles or my shoulders up, which made all those muscles surrounding my shoulders sore. And now those sore muscles, and painful. Now those muscles are no longer painful. They're still a little sore, which is a major improvement for me.
And you're still playing sports and doing other exercises.
Yeah, I am. I am. And I try to play pretty hard too. I'm not just standing.
Well, I told you to see if you can try wearing it for a while.
Yeah.
And even if you can't understand you. But we can go ahead and possibly make you a daytime splint and see if we can even get those symptoms to reduce even more.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, I think that's what I'd like to do, actually. Because I would like to play, I play pickleball, and I'd like to play it with that reduced in there to really see what's going on,
Okay, we can
if
do
it could
that.
improve anything.
Mhm.
So, but I'm pretty satisfied. I've got more flexibility all over my body now. I'm not, my whole body seemed to be real tense and tightened up all the time
Before.
and now it is relaxing while I'm sleeping, and it just continues, like, continues to move down my whole body, and I feel much more flexible.
Okay, what is the other thing you said about nighttime sleeping?
What did I say about that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Give me a hint. What did I
Give
say?
you a hint?
Yeah.
Well, dreamland.
Oh, I already said that I've been dreaming now.
Oh, I don't know if I heard that.
Yeah, I am. I've been dreaming, which I hadn't been dreaming for a long time. And I'm dreaming enough now that I can remember that I had a dream.
So you're
And
getting
so-
more into the REM
Into the REM,
sleep,
exactly.
rapid eye movement.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And even though your body's supposed to be kind of paralyzed then, when you wake up, you feel less stress in your body.
Yes.
Well, that's a
Yep.
good paradox there.
My mood is more mellow. Makes me more mellow.
Oh, how do you mean that? Why?
Well, and that started from day one. I took some notes, and I put down mild mood, meaning I was less tense, less anxious. And it's hard to know when you're anxious until you stop being anxious, and then you realize, oh, I was anxious.
So your shoulders were up, and you talked
Yes.
about that,
Yes,
like stiff-necked.
yes, yes.
And now they're dropping.
I still have to remind myself, because it's been years that I've held my shoulders up.
Okay.
And I do have to remind myself sometimes to just, well, what are you doing with your shoulders up? You know, let them down. Why are you holding them up? Let them down. And so I'm rehabilitating myself.
Well, you were in a situation where when you worked,
Yeah,
you were managing labor resources, right?
right. Human resources.
Human resources.
A lot of pressure and,
I'm glad they're human, not chimpanzees.
yeah, me too.
And that was pressure.
Oh, definitely. Because you had openings, managers were wanting qualified people tomorrow, and you can't manufacture those people, so you have to go out and find them. And then you don't want to just hire just anybody. You need to find somebody who can actually do the job.
Okay, well, I think we're getting near the end of this tape here.
Okay.
So can you sum it up with anything, like a short sentence about the most important things?
I think the most important things are that my whole system, my whole structure has relaxed, and I'm learning to keep it that way.
Okay.
And I'm doing better sleeping, and have a higher level of energy.
Okay. Very good. Well, let's terminate it right here. Thank
Okay.
you very much. 10:14. And this is a little addendum to quite a long discussion that you had before.
Right.
And we wanted to update the whole thing about a big factor in CPAP and sleeping and snoring. So let's
Yes.
talk about it. You give me the description.
Okay. Normally I would snore if I didn't have a CPAP to sleep with. That was the whole point of opening up that windpipe to prevent me from snoring. With the CPAP, that will work. But what I've discovered with the Splint is I can use that Splint to take a nap, have it in my mouth when I take a nap, and it holds my jaw in a position so that that windpipe is open and I don't snore. And I actually fall into a deep sleep. And my naps are getting less and less in length. And I'm waking up from those naps with more energy.
And this is just over the last month.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
with the
When
Splint.
when you napped before?
When I napped before, without a CPAP, the throat would close and I'd practically choke on my own throat and would snore.
But that was just for naps, because you didn't go to bed at night without the CPAP.
Right, right.
Uh-huh. Was that a complaint of you before you had the CPAP machine?
Yes, I would wake up myself by snoring loud enough to wake
Snorting
myself up.
and whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and choking. Choking
And
was a big
and
thing.
choking.
Oh, yeah.
But you can wear a splint now
Yes.
during the day, take a nap, and none of that happens.
Right.
No choking.
No choking, and I can actually sleep,
And your son
longer
told you,
duration.
your son,
Yeah, my son told me that I took a nap recently with the splint in the afternoon, and my son was sitting in the same room, and he said I didn't snore at all
wow,
during that time.
that's great. Well, thank you for the additional information. Do you have
Okay.
anything else you can think of?
I think that's it.
Okay. God
Thanks.
bless. Thank you.